विनायकनमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदकप्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु नो देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामः सिद्धिर्भवतु नो सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुबाहुमरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचरविनाशकरं नमामि। श्रीरघुराम चारुतुलसीदलधाम शमक्षमादिशृङ्गारगुणाभिराम त्रिजगन्नतशौर्यरमाललाम दुर्वारुकबन्धराक्षसविराम जगज्जनकल्मषार्णवोत्तारकनाम भद्रगिरिदाशरथी करुणापयोनिधि आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीयविग्रहं पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम् बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वं मरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। अद्यतन पंचांगम August 19th 2023 शोभकृन् नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने वर्षर्तौ श्रावण मासे, so निज श्रावण मासे, अधिक श्रावण मासम was over. तृतीया तिथि till just 1 hour after 49 minutes after the noon. स्थिरवासरः उत्तर फल्गुनी नक्षत्रम in 4:17 PM followed by हस्ता नक्षत्रम वज्र योगः till 11:49 AM followed by Siddhi Yoga. Garakaranam again coinciding with the ending of the Tithi, which is 12:49 PM, followed by Vanik Karanam till 1:53 after midnight, followed by Vishti Karanam. Sarvebhyah Suprabhatam. So we were going through the 25th Sarga. We stopped at 24th Shloka. And this sarga is called Kausalya Swastyayanam. How to offer swasti, how to give swasti, blessings to our beloved ones, especially Kausalya giving it to Sri Rama. So that's where we stopped. We'll continue from there. Sarvaloka Prabhur Brahma.
Sarvaloka Prabhur Brahma.
Bhuta Bharta Tatharshayah.
Bhuta Bharta Tatharshayah.
Yecha Seshah Suraste Tvam.
Yecha Sheshah Suraste Tvam.
Rakshantu Vanavasinam.
Rakshantu Vanavasinam.
So she already listed so many devas. Now she is continuing and saying etc. etc. So Sarvaloka Prabhu Brahma. Bhuta Bharta means one who bears all the elements, all the beings. Bhuta Bharta, he is the, because of whom everybody is able to live. Tatha Rishayaha, all the rishis. Yecha Seshaha Suraha, and etc. who are remaining gods, Suras. Te Tvam Vanavasinam Rakshantu. May all of them protect you while you are the resident of the Vana, of the Dandakaranya, etc. Iti Malyai Suraganan
इति माल्यैः सुरगणान्
गन्धैश्चापि यशस्विनी
गन्धैश्चापि यशस्विनी
स्तुतिभिश्चानुकूलाभिः
स्तुतिभिश्चानुकूलाभिः
आनर्चयातलोचना
आनर्चयातलोचना
अनर्च आयतलोचना. So anarchayatalochana. So
आनर्
iti.
Anarchayatalochana.
So for 25 shlokas she gave blessings, and now this is the narration again. Iti gandhaihi malyaihi cha yashaswini ayatalochana anukulabhihi stutibhihi suraganan anarcha. So with thus that ayatalochana, ayata is
Wide eyes.
wide.
Wide eyes.
Ayatanam is the abode, residence, and that ayatanam is the entire universe. So it is wide. Anything that is widespread takes the name of ayatanam from the ayatanam. So ayatalochana. Sometimes it becomes Padma Patrayatalokshana, Padma Dalayataksha. We say, right? Dalayataksham. Ramam Nishachar Vinashana. Sri Raghavam Dasharathatmajam Apramiyam Sitapatim Raghukulam Vayaratnadipam Ajanubaham Aravinda Dalayataksham. Aravinda Dala. Aravinda is Padma. Padma Dala. Aravinda Dala. Ayata. And not an ordinary small Dala. Wide ayata. Ayataksham. One who has such a wide lotus petal kind of eyes is Padma Patrayata, Padmadalayataksham. So likewise, here Ayatalochana. Lochana is eyes, Ayatalochana. Big, wide-eyed Kausalya. That means beautiful lady. So normally when you are in frown, that ayata, even if you had big eyes, they become small. Right? But when you are happy, your eyes are wide spread. So that means Kausalya is now has made up her mind and she is blessed, and so she is happily doing this Swasthya Vachanam. So that's an indication of it by saying Ayatalochana. Ayatalochana Yashaswini. Of course, Yashaswini, because the famed one. Why? Of course, Rama's mother. But then having gotten having given all these blessings to Sri Rama, also she became Yashaswini. So Yashaswini Ayatalochana Malyaihi. Malya is garlands, with garlands. Gandhaihi, with Gandha, Chandanam, etc. Gandhaischapi Anukulabhihi Stutibhihi, with appropriate stotrams, stutis. For example, there is a controversy. Now, normally, when somebody is not doing well, nowadays, we hear them chanting, Mahamrityunjaya Mantram, we say, right? Where Trayambakam Yajamhe.
That's Samyak Nastik.
So there is a controversy whether is it Anukulam or not.
But actually, it is just like to release the Yatana, like a cucumber falls easily from the vine.
No, it is the other way, it seems. The one that does not fall. This Urvarukam is one.
Urvaruka Bandhanamiva.
Urvaruka Bandhanat. Just as the Urvarukam doesn't fall automatically, but you have to release it. Athaiva Mrityoho Bandhanat Mukshiya. So we are actually asking for a different. If that is the intent, that is fine. But we mean that he should live. But we are asking, oh, give us the strength
to leave.
to release ourselves from the shackles of
No.
Mrityu.
But it is actually
So-
to release painlessly. That's what we were.
So which means you want to release yourself, right?
Yeah.
But we
Because-
mean different. We mean he should live. He or they should live.
No, Janma Mritti is also one of the bandhanas. No, that's
Correct. So Anukula, we should pick the appropriate stotrams based on the occasion. Right, for example, Ayush Homam we should do on a birthday because we want them to live longer and longer and longer.
I think it is moksha from the mrityu, not from this particular life, but away from this Janma and mrityu,
Correct.
the
Correct.
cycle, basically going away from the cycle.
Correct. Which again still means it is not about living longer, but attaining that
Yes.
strength of that mental
Right.
strength
yes, it is
to
not living
prepare
long.
ourselves to leave.
Yeah.
Correct. So in any case, Anukula Stuti, that may not be an Anukula Stuti. If he does it himself, sadhaka does it himself, that's a different one. But anyway, I just brought it up to say there is a justice that is controversial or may not be appropriate one, Anukula. By Anukula Stutibhihi, Suraganan Anarcha means Archanam Kritavati. Anarcha. Kausalya did more stutis, stotrams, puja, appropriate pujas for Rama's swasti. Jvalanam samupadaya.
Jvalanam samupadaya
Brahmanena mahatmana.
brahmanena mahatmana
Havayamasa vidhina.
havayamasa vidhina
Rama Mangala Karanat.
Rama Mangala Karanat.
So on one hand, she was also doing. Then she also got deployed a Brahmana, Mahatma Brahmana, a great, one of the best Brahmanas of that time. Through him, Samupada, Jvalanam Samupadaya, by bringing Agni and because Havanam, it is better an expert in it to do it. Puja, Stutihi, everybody, every one of us can do. But when it comes to real vidhina, especially where there is a long vidhi, long procedure, long process to perform, it is better we ask somebody who does it every day, who is an expert in it, to perform that. So, Brahmanena Mahatmana Havayamasa, which means Havanam Karitavati, Havayamasa. Vidhina, as per the vidhi, as per Vaidika vidhi. For what reason? Rama Mangala Karanat. For the Karana of the Mangala of Rama, for the auspiciousness, for the welfare, for the best for Rama, she got the Havanam done through an expert Brahmana by acquiring Agni. See, the Agni is the initiation. That Agni will still need to be done by the Karta. So Kausalya only has brought the Agni, gave it to the Brahmana, and let him continue the Havanam from there. Ghritam Shvetani Malyani.
Ghrutam Shvetani Malyani
Samidha Shveta Sarshapan.
Samidha Shveta Sarshapan
Upasampadayamasa.
Upasampadayamasa
Kausalya Paramangana.
Kausalya Paramangana.
He is giving one more adjective to Kausalya. Paramangana, one with the best, with ultimate body. One who has ultimate body is Parama Angana. Parama Angana Kausalya continued further to support. So we should be able to see the video, right? How it happens in our own homes and all. Where when a puja is going on, the mother and all, they will be running, they'll bring the next one. Then the pujari says, Acha, can you bring another spoon or another, patra? Then she runs, brings that. Then he'll say, okay, can you get prasadam, naivedyam? Then she runs and gets it naivedyam. So likewise, Kausalya is supporting in various slokas multiple activities, just as our mothers also do at home. So first she started with Jvalanam. Before that she brought, of course, Gandha, Malya, etc. was her own activity. So after Jvalanam, now Ghritam, ghee. She went and brought ghee. Ghritam, Shvetani Malyani, very clear flowers, primarily white flowers, but it means clear, undusted, fresh flowers. Shvetani Malyani and Samidhaha, because in the Agni, you have to keep on adding Samidhaha, those wooden, specific wooden sticks. Based on the intent, Sankalpa of the Yajna, you add corresponding, there is prescribed set of Samidhaha. So you add Samidhaha, Sveta Sarshapa. They are again another kind of wood sticks there. Upasampadayamasa. She, Sampadanam means acquire or attain. That means she brought all of them together near the Vedi, where the Homa Kunda. So, and Upasampadayamasa. She brought all of them, collected all of them, brought them near the Kunda, Homa Kundam. Upasampadayamasa Kausalya Paramangana. Upadhyayassa vidhina.
Upadhyayasa vidhina.
Hutva Shanti Manamayam.
Hutva Shanti Manamayam.
Don't read from there. Hutva Shanti Manamayam.
Hutva Shanti Manamayam.
Huta Havyavaseshena.
Huta Havyavasheshena.
Bahyam Balimakalpayat.
Bahyam Balimakalpayat.
So we are seeing the whole vidhi of the Havanam in about 3 shlokas. Upadhyayaha, that Brahmana, Mahatmana Brahmana, and other probably another Upadhyayaha. Saha Upadhyayaha vidhina, again as per the process, as prescribed in the Smritis and Veda texts. Vidhina Shantim Anamayam Hutva. Hutva means by lighting or by offering. Hutihi, ahutihi. Hutva, Shantim Anamayam. Amaya, but that is what we also pray in our Shanti mantra, right? What do we say? Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramayaha. Amaya, niramayaha. So with ni upasarga, it becomes nihi upasarga, nihi amaya, niramaya. With a upasarga, amaya becomes anamaya. So so by offering the offerings, by giving the offerings for the best health of Rama, that so that there is no unease, there is no dis-ease, there is no health issues while he is in the forest. So anamayam shantim hutva huta havya avaseshena. After offering all of that, whatever is left out, that he has taken. Bahyam balimakalpayat. So we offer the naivedya or the food to gods through Agni, to other beings through Bali. So Bali is where you take this and put it outside, so that other beings, other animals, etc., birds, they come and they consume their portions of this naivedyam. So Bahyam Balim Akalpayat. Outside, they have put the Bali. From where? Huta Havya. Havyam is the offering. Hutam is, what do I say? Offer.
The one which is offered, yeah.
In English, how to put one that is being offered, one that is offered.
Leftover after being offered.
Leftover of the offerings.
Offerings.
Huta Havya Avaseshena Bahyam Balim Akalpayat. Because I'm emphasizing on this, for us to understand that bali does not always mean that animal bali only, right? The naivedyam that you offer through Agni, you give it to gods by so many proportions, and there is vidhi.
Lokapalam.
And the leftover you take and give as bali outside.
Lokapala.
Madhudadya kshata ghrtaihi
मधुदध्य क्षतघृतैः
शतघृतैः
swasti vachya dvijanstatah
स्वस्ति वाच्य द्विजं स्ततः
vachayamasa ramasya
वाचयामास रामस्य
vane swastyayana kriyah.
वने स्वस्त्ययन क्रियाः.
So madhu dadhi akshata ghrtaihi. With anyway, this is a part of it is the panchamritam. Madhu is honey, dadhi is of course dadhi, curd, yogurt. Dhritam is ghee, and then of course there is kshiram and shakra. So with that panchamritam and akshataha, with all of these, swasti vachyam dvijan tataha vachayamasa. So there are some more dvijaha, learned scholars, twice born learned scholars. So for all of them, she asked all of them to read swasti vachanam. Swasti vachanam is swasti vachyam. Punyaha vachanam we say, or swasti vachanam. So swasti vachanam vachyam vachayamasa. She made them,
Nijanta.
all Vijas were asked by Kausalya to chant swasti vachyam vakyani, for whom Ramasya vane swastyayana kriyaha. For Rama, once he goes to Vana, whether he'll be able to do it perfectly, regularly or not, to compensate that, she has asked all these dvijaha to do this swastyayana kriyaha vachayamasa Ramasya vane. So Ramasya swastyayana kriyaha vane Ramasya swastyayana kriyaha Kausalya madhudadhyakshata ghrtaihi tataha dvijam vachayamasa tatastasmai dvijendraya
ततस्तस्मै द्विजेन्द्राय
Ramamata yashasvini
राममाता यशस्विनी
dakshinam pradadau kamyam
दक्षिणां प्रददौ काम्यां
raghavam chedam abravit.
राघवं चेतमब्रवीत्.
So then tataha, after that, once this havanam is completed and all the Vijaha have chanted this swasti vachanam, then Vijendraya Ramamata Yashaswini Tasmai Vijendraya Dakshinam Pradadau, to the main Vijendra there. That means the main, in the best of the Vijas there, to the best of him, Dakshinam Pradadau, she offered the Dakshina. And then not only just Dakshina, Kamyam, whatever were their wishes. They come to know what their wishes are and accordingly give. Today, nowadays, money is the only wish. They only want money, you give money and they are happy. But those days, they come to know, oh, they have 4 children and 2 of them have to go to school. Okay, let's offer seats in our Gurukula. Or, he has a very beautiful wife, but she does not have some good clothing. Okay, let's offer additional clothing. So kamyam, appropriate wishes, whatever were their appropriate desires, that also she has fulfilled. Kamyam dakshinam pradadau raghavam cha idam abravit. Then again she turned to Raghava and continued some more statements with him. Yanmangalam sahasrakshe
Mangalam Sahasrakshe
Sarvadeva Namaskruте
Sarvadeva Namaskrute
Vritranashe Samabhavatte
Rutranashe Samabhavat Tate
Bhavatu Mangalam.
Bhavatu Mangalam.
So here onwards, before she was reading Swasti Vakyani, now all Mangala Vakyani. In a way, towards the end of any puja and all, we generally sing Mangalam, right? For example, for Telugus especially, we all sing Ramachandraya Janakaraja Jamanoharaya Mamaka Bhishtadaya Mahita Mangalam. The lines which end with Mangalam, 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 Mangalam. So Mangalam Bhavatu, Mangalam Bhavatu, Mangalam Bhavatu. That Mangala Kirtana was written by Bhadrachala Ramadas. So for Telugu people, that is a very popular Mangala Slokam or Mangala Geetam. So likewise, now Kausalya is starting Mangala Shlokan from here onwards. She's saying, Yat Mangalam, that Mangalam, that strength or that protection, which offered Sahasrakshe to the Sahasraksha, who is Indra, to that protection which offered or which stood by Indra in Vritranashe. There is one Vritrasura. We all know that story, I think, right? It comes in Bhagavatam. Vritrasura, and that's a long story. It runs in several episodes. Vritrasura, there was a reason for him to become Asura, even though he's originally Brahmana. But then he's such a strong guy, and he starts fighting with Indra, and Indra doesn't know how to win there. For that sake only, Dadhichi Maharshi gives his own bone-based instrument, which is otherwise called Vajra. With that Vajra, he kills Vritra. So Vritra Nashe, in the killing of Vritrasura, whatever Mangalam came to Indra, Sarvadeva Namaskrite, that too, one who is respected, honored, revered by all gods. Such Indra, the Mangalam that he got, Tat Te Mangalam Bhavatu. That Mangalam which offered the success to Indra, may that Mangalam be with you also. May that Mangalam be Mangalam for you. Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam. Yan Mangalam Suparnasya.
Yan Mangalam Suparnasya.
Vinata Kalpayat Pura.
Vinata Kalpayat Pura.
Amrutam Prarthayanasya.
Amrutam Prarthayanasya.
Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam.
Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam.
Ideally, each shloka here will go as one upanyasam itself, because we have to tell you the whole story, right? Typically, that's how Bhagavatam. And so all these details hence are elaborated in other Puranas and Bhagavatam. That means all this happened even before Ramayana. So one instance she took of Rutrasura Nasha. Now the other instance. So these are all success stories. These are all the success stories. And so a beloved or a loving mother would seek all these successes for her child. Right? So she is saying, just as Indra was successful in slaying the most powerful Vritrasura also, may that success come to you and be with you. Now the second story that she is taking up is Vinata. Vinata, I don't know how many, I think all of us know, right? Vinata. Vinata is the mother of Vainath, and that's why he gets the name Vainateya. Yeah. Garuda. Vinata's son is Vainateya. So, Yat Mangalam Suparnasya Vinata Pura Akalpayat. That success which Vinata had acquired, or Vinata has arranged. That success which Vinata has arranged for Suparna. Suparna is another name for Garuda. Parna is leaf or feather or wing. So Suparna, Garuda's wings, if you can imagine Garuda, how big he is. If Vishnu has to sit on that and fly. And what is Vishnu? Vyaptatvat Vishnu. Because of his expanse and spread, the name Vishnu comes. So that means one who is expansive in the entire universe. If such an entity has to be carried on it, how big has that vehicle or that bird has to be? And so how big its wings have to be? And so those wings, as seen by rishis and all, they are, wow, amazing wings, amazing winged guy. He's called Suparna. So Suparnasya Mangalam, Suparnasya yat Mangalam, Vinata Pura Akalpayat. She has arranged it. Arranged means she has prayed, she has initiated, she brought that glory to Garuda by saying, go get me Amrita. Amritam Prarthayanasya. That Suparna who went to the Swargaloka and sought Amritam, but when he didn't get, he fought everyone and with his strength brought that Amritam for his mother Vinata. Tat te bhavatu mangalam. That mangalam, that success also may be with you and be for you. So various mangalam and stories, taking each story as an example and quoting it. That means how knowledgeable is this mother? That is also important, right? If we have to quote, all the best, wish you success. That's one normal level. But if you seek more real success, and if you know what is that success should be, who all have obtained such success before, then you start quoting all of them and say like that, like that, like that. In a way, by quoting all these examples, Rama is also being inspired and guided. Rama, such were people who have attained success. May you also attain such success. That means you also be conscious to keep yourself strong and adapt and attain the success. Amritotpadane daityan.
Amritotpadane daityan.
Ghnato vajradharasya yat.
Ghnato vajradharasya yat.
Aditir mangalam pradat.
Aditir mangalam pradat.
Tatte bhavatu mangalam.
Tatte bhavatu mangalam.
And a third example again, during the Amrita Utpadanam, Kshirasagara Mathanam, otherwise the story that we know as from Bhagavatam. Amrita Utpadane, in trying to get that Amrita brought out, in that endeavors, both Suras and Asuras, both of them have taken two sides. They have tried to work collaboratively, right? That's one time when all of them, they have come together and they said, well, all of us need Amritam and all of us have to put our best here. Suras alone cannot, Daityas alone cannot. But if you want, or Suras alone can probably, but then we will not give you. If we have worked for it, then we will take the success result. Why should we give you? If you also want to give, you should also invest in it. If you invest, then you get the profits, right? So they made Daityas also invest their efforts into that Amritotpadana Kshirasagara Mathanam. Then they said, how to do this? You have to churn this ocean which has huge resources underneath. And if they have to come up, you have to really churn, then it gets disturbed at the bottom, things come up, right? Just as mud settles to the down. But if you do some churning, all that mud will come up. Likewise, if you do further heavy churning, not only mud, but probably stones, weeds, etc. will come up. So all the gems, etc., best of the resources that were underneath were in a way brought out. if we take this in a metaphorical way also, if you take this as a metaphor, then all the inner strengths that we have, innermost strengths, which normally we ourselves may not know, like Hanuman himself, his own strength he does not know, it is hidden inside. When they did churning, when Jambavan did the churning and motivated him, then that came out. Likewise, several strengths that are innermost within us, if they have to be brought out, that is also Amrita Utpadana. For that, we have to do a lot of churning, sometimes externally, maybe parents, friends, guides have to help. And we also ourselves internally have to do that mathanam. And that's why it is called Kshirasagara Mathanam. Whether that Mathanam is to be done in Kshirasagaram or the Kshirasagaram of internal capabilities, internal faculties. Unless you do that Mathanam, things won't come out. So Amritotpadane, Daityan, I'm trying to give some details because normally Pravachanams are told like that. Any shloka comes, they go and tell the that story, at least briefly. So we all know that story, but I'm trying to give a little more intellectual aspects of that Amrita Utpadana Kshirasaganam Mathanam. So in that finally, I mean, if they were all sharing profits equally, there would not have been an issue. But Daityas wanted to hostilely take over in a hostile manner entire Amritam by themselves. They ran away, and so Suras needed help, and they said, hey, this is not right. We have to punish. We have to, bring them to justice. That's when Vishnu comes in the other form of Jagan Mohini. And Daityan Ghnataha. Vajradharasya Daityan Ghnataha Yat Aditihi. So with whichever Mangalam, Indra finally obtained the Amritam back. With that his mother Aditi, whatever success she has arranged for, may that success be with you, may that strength be with you. Tat te bhavatu mangalam. Aditihi yat mangalam Vajradharasya Amritotpadane Daityan Gnataha tat te bhavatu mangalam. Trin Vikraman Prakramato
Trin Vikraman Prakramato
Vishnor Amita Tejasaha
Vishnor Amita Tejasaha
Yadasin Mangalam Rama
Yadasin Mangalam Rama
Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam.
Tatte Bhavatu Mangalam.
So, one more exercise. So, the fourth story of success, again in the Vamana Avatar, Vikrama. Trin Vikraman Prakramataha. By striding, what is it called in English? By taking another thread.
Recumbence, no.
By taking the next step. Prakramataha. One who has been taking step after step after step. But he only took 3 steps. By taking step after step, in 3 steps, that success, Amita Tejasaha Vishnoho, Yad Asit, Mangalam, Yad Mangalam Asit, Tat Te Bhavatu Mangalam Rama. So by just 3 steps, that great acquisition of the entire universe, that Vishnu, Amita Tejasaha, infinite valorous Vishnu has obtained. May that strength, that success also come to you. Ratavas Sagara Dvipaha.
Ritava Dvipa
Veda Loka Dishaschate.
Veda Loka Dishashchate
Mangalani Mahabaho.
Mangalani Mahabaho
Dishantu Shubhamangalaha.
Dishantu Shubhamangalaha.
So the Ritus means the seasons. Sagaraha, the seas. Dvipaha, islands. Vedaha, very knowledge books. Lokaha, all the worlds. Dishaha, the ends of the worlds. Shubhamangalaha, may all they have the strength of giving both pleasure and disaster. We know, right? When wind can, nice breeze, wind can give us nice cool breeze and make us happy and all that. And the same wind, if it comes as a windstorm and takes buildings off, plucked out of the ground, then that is disastrous. So may all these powerful entities, such as Ritus, the sea, whether it's water bodies, land bodies, knowledge, worlds, the ends of the directions, may all of these who can offer both pleasure or both happiness and sorrow or disaster, may they, Mahabaho, Mangalani Dishantu, may they all direct auspiciousness to you. Iti putrasya seshanscha
इति पुत्रस्य शेषांश्च
कृत्वा शिरसि भामिनी
कृत्वा शिरसि भामिनि
गन्धैश्चापि समालाभ्य
गन्धैश्चापि समालभ्य
राममायतलोचना
राममायतलोचना
औषधीं चापि सिद्धार्थां
औषधी चापि सिद्धार्थां
विशल्यकरणीं शुभां
विशल्यकरणीं शुभां
चकार रक्षां कौसल्या
चकार रक्षां कौसल्या
मन्त्रैरभिजजाप च
मन्त्रैरभिजजाप च.
So Raksham Chakara. Now Raksha Bandhan is also coming soon, right? So if you have to quote examples after examples after examples, so many examples we have where Raksha is not just brother and sister, it's for everybody seeking Raksha for anyone else. And so we in Sangha, we also seek Raksha for everyone. And so we go and tie Raksha to everyone, anyone, doesn't matter. So, Ayatalochana Kausalya Raksham Chakara. She has performed or she has sought Raksha. Mantraihi Abhijajapacha. She has tied the Raksha and also Mantraihi. With mantras, she did Japa. Jajapa means per past tense. Abhijajapa, all around with several mantras, she went on doing Japa. Jajapa. Iti putrasya seshanscha kritva. Not only these Mangalani, several other Mangalas remaining, etc., Mangalani, also having given, blessed all those Mangalas to Rama. Putrasya Mangalani. Seshanscha kritva Shirasi on the head of Rama. Shirasi Gandhaihi Samalabhya, by bringing Gandha. Ramam Ayatalochana Gandhaischapi Shirasi Samalabhya Oshadhim Chapi Siddhartham Vishalyakarnim Oshadhim Shubham Oshadhim Vishalyakarnim Siddhartham Chapi Raksham Chakara. So this Raksha is further qualified with so many more ingredients and details for it. She has added Oshadhi, Oshadhim, Shubham Oshadhim. She gave all best herbs. Siddhartham, Vishalyakaranim. Also, one which eradicates any problems. Antargata Shalya Nirgamana Karineem. If internally there is any shalyam is not a disease, but any virus.
Mentally hurt something.
Virus kind of a thing. Antargata Shalya Nirgamana Karini. If any virus that went inside or any bacteria, etc., that went inside, through these oshadis, which that will try to bring it out. Antargata Nirgamana, to bring it out, to exit out, to throw it out. Vishalya Karinim, Shubham, Vishalya Karanim, Shubham, Siddhartham, which will also give you the sought success. Whatever success you are seeking, that gives, whichever gives that success. Such Oshadhim, Raksham, Shirasi Bhamini, Shirasi Gandhaischa Samalabhya. On the head, Alabhya means by hugging. Alabhya is by hugging him, Rama. Ramam Samalabhya, by hugging Rama. Shirasi Gandhaihi. We said, right, always elders, another way of seeking blessings is by Murdhni, at this crown here. We generally do a Aghranam there. That means we take an inhale of the scent coming from there. And that's the best love that we offer. And that we see that typically every mother and all, you hold the head. If the child is much younger, you hold the head or the cheeks in your hands like this. And on the crown, you either kiss or take the ghrana, the scent from their head from there. So that she did, and Mangalam Chakara. So in a way if nothing, these are the details we should know. Story we know, not a big deal, right? But how our ancients, our ancestors, how our Purvajas used to express the love in the most traditional Vedic manner, right? So that is what we should know, so that we can also probably, whenever we remember, we can also imitate that. And it's only through that imitation that culture continues, right? And that's how it has continued for millions of years. And now, by we few here also learning all this in this detail, we can also continue the Ramayana culture, which is of course the Hindu Vedic culture, but still. Uvachati prahishteva
Vachati prahishtaiva
sadukha vashavartini
sadukha vashavartini
vangmatrena na bhavena
vangmatrena na bhavena
vacha samsajjamanaya
vasa samsajjamanaya.
Uvacha, by doing all this, then she said to Rama, Ati prahrishta iva, highly, extremely heartened, very highly delighted, very delighted, dukha vashavartini. Even though she was dukha vashavartini, she was under the spell and control of sorrow, but Ati prahrishta iva, expressing delight, showing delight. While eyes are filled with tears, but we try to still bring that happiness, show the happiness through rest of the face. That is Ati prahrishta iva, like very happy, delighted one, even though she was dukkha vasha vartini. Vartini is staying in, existing in the vasha of dukkha, existing in the control of dukkha. That means even though she was painful and sorrowful, she was acting as if she is very happy, very delighted, so that Rama lives happily without worrying about his mother, that, oh, my mother will be crying and all. Vangmatrena, na bhavena. So both sides he's showing. Valmiki is showing us. Atiprahrushta iva vangmatrena uvacha. So she's expressing her delight through words. Through words alone. Vangmatrena, only by words. Not bhavena, not by her feelings. Her feelings are still dukkha vashavartini. So she's dukkha vashavartini, and hence bhavena na. Vacha vangmatrena atiprahrishta iva samsajjamanaya. She was trying to skalana itya ityartha. So that means collapsing with all that sorrowness internally, but expressing the delight externally. Anamya murdhni chagraya
Anamyamurti chadaya
parishvajya yashasvini
parishyasya yashasvini
avadat putra siddhartho
avadat putra siddhartho
gaccha rama yatha sukham.
gaccha rama yatha sukham.
So anamya, namanam is bowing. Anamya, she held Rama's head and slightly bent it. Anamya, because Rama is so tall, right? So you have to make him bend a little for the mother to touch his murdhni. Murdhni cha agraya. We just explained that before. You smell the ghranam, the smell that comes out of the murdhna. She inhaled that. Agraya, anamya, by bending his head, and parishvajya, by hugging him also. Yashasvini avadat, she said this now. Putra, O son, siddhartha gaccha. Go, be successful. Go be accomplisher. Siddha arthaha. Whatever is your purpose, attain that. And Rama yatha sukham. As you will be happy. As you can be happy, attain the best success, whatever you want. Siddhartha gaccha Rama yatha sukham.
Anamya ka artha?
Namanam is shiram anamati.
Oh, anamya murti. Okay.
Tasya shirasam anamati tadanamanam kritva iti anamya. Because he's tall, right? So you have to, if you have to touch his murdhni and do ghranam from there, you have to bend his head. And that's what we said. If he's younger kid, then you will bend forward on the top of his head and do the ghranam. But if he's taller, then you have to anamanam. You have to bring his head down. Is anamanam. So that is why namaskaraha is also in a way bending your head. Anamya. Arogam sarvasiddhartham.
Arogam
Arogam
sarvasiddhartham.
sarvasiddhartham.
Ayodhyam punaragatam.
Ayodhyam punaragatam.
Pashyami tvam sukham vatsa.
Pashyami tvam sukham vatsa.
Susamsthitam rajavartmani.
Susamsthitam rajavartmani.
So she is now, after saying, go and attain your success, whatever wishes that you wanted to fulfill, attain all that. And arogam, come back with no disease. Arogam sarva siddhartham, having accomplished all your wishes. Ayodhyam punaragatam pashyami. I shall see you having come back to Ayodhya as the most, after accomplishing all your wishes, with no diseases, etc. Tvam Sukham. And I also want to see you very happily when you come back. Susamsthita Rajavartmani Susamsthitam. Having come back and staying, living in the royal palace, Rajavartmani Susamsthitam, thoroughly, properly established, happily. I want to see you, such Rama. Go Rama, accomplish your work, come back, and I want to see you established again in the royal palace as the king, Bhavi king. Pranashta Dukkha Sankalpa.
Pranashta Dukkha Sankalpat
Harsha Vidyotitanana.
Harsha Vidyotitanana
Drakshami Tvam Vanat Praptam.
Drakshami Tvam Vanat Praptam
Purna Chandram Ivoditam.
Purna Chandra Mevoditam.
So when you come back like that, how will I be? Pranashta Dukkha Sankalpa. My only sankalpa is now to get rid of my dukkha. And what is my dukkha? What is the reason of my dukkha? Your loss of the Rajyam and your pain that you will have in the Vanam. So I want you to come back Arogam and Rajavartmani Susamsthitam. Then Pranashta Dukkha Sankalpa Aham Bhavishyami. Then Harsha Vidyotitanana. Ananam, face. Dyotitam means glowing or illuminating. Dyu is light. Dyotita is illuminated, glowing with light. My face glowing with light. That too, Vidyotita, Vidyotitanana, Vishesha Dhyutihi, Vidyut, electric light, right? So with significant glow on my face, with a very special glow on my face, because of harsha, because of happiness. So happy induced glowing face, having lost all the sorrow after seeing you come back successfully and happily. Drakshami Tvam. Drakshami. Pashyami is I will see in present tense. Drakshami is in future tense. Drakshami Tvam Vanat Praptam. I shall see you after you come back, after having come back from the Vanam. Purna Chandram Uditam Iva. Just as a full moon. Purnima, on the Purnima day, how will moon be? So delighted, so delighting, full moon, that and that too rising moon. In fact, if you see that sometimes moon itself looks almost yellow like sun in that early night, and just about 8 p.m. or so, if you see, when the moon, on the full moon day. I have seen that while driving on our old Atlanta road here itself. I can say, going up, the moon is seen bright orange, full big circle. If he has gone all the way to top, it will be a small circle. But when he is rising, it will seem such a big moon. So that is the Uditam Purna Chandram, that rising or risen moon, full moon. When you come back, like glowing like a full moon, rising full moon, Rama, aha, that is when, that is what I want to see. When my face will be glowing just like I am a moon, taking the glow from you as a sun. So my face will glow. Vidyutanana, Vidyoditanana, Harsha Vidyotitanana, and Pranashta Dukkha Sankalpa, Drakshamitvam, Vanat Praptam, Purna Chandram Ivoditam. Bhadrasanagatam Rama.
Bhadrasanagatam Rama.
Vanavasādihāgatam.
Vanavasādihāgatam.
Drakshāmi ca punastvam tu.
Drakshāmi ca punastvam tu.
Tīrnavantam piturvachaha.
तीर्णवन्तं पितुर्वचः
Bhadrasanagatam. After having come back and you are take this Bhadra Asanam. Bhadra is several things, right? Bhadram te. We heard that greeting several times. Bhadram te, Bhadram te. So Bhadra, so that protecting, well-wishing seat, which is the emperor's, the king's throne. So Bhadrasana Gatam Rama Vanavasat Iha Agatam, of you having come back, returned back from the Vanavasa, and Bhadrasana Gatam, and then taking or claiming your throne of the emperorship or kingsman. Piturvachaha Tirnavantam, having passed, Uttirna we say, right, which means pass. Having passed the vow of fulfilling the father's promise, Piturvachaha Tirnavantam, Tvam Punaha Drakshami. Such you, Rama, I shall see. I am confident. Blessings to you. Is how Kausalya's blessing. Mangalai Rupa Sampannaha.
Mangalai Rupa Sampannaha. Sampannaha.
Vanavasadihagataha.
Vanavasadihagataha.
Vadva mamacha nityam tvam.
Vadva mamacha nityam tvam.
Kaman samvardhayami. Kamam samvardhayahi bho.
Kaman samvardhayahi bho.
Bho is one of the avyaya sambodhana in Sanskritam. Bho means, oh, hey, like that. Oh, Rama. In order to say that, we say bho. And so, even in Abhivadanam also it comes. Aham bho abhivadaye, we say, oh, such is me, and I am saluting you. All of these qualifiers or introduction that I gave of my lineage, my school, my specialization, such aham, such me, bho, oh sir, abhivadaye, I am saluting you. So bho is how it comes. So bho, Rama bho, mangalaihi upasampannaha, with all auspiciousness around you. Vanavasat ihagataha, having returned back from Vanavasa, and see how good mother-in-law she is. I always say this. Mothers are always good, no doubt. But being a mother, good mother-in-law is where the qualifier of that woman being a good mother, her qualification further improves if she is a good mother-in-law also. And so Kausalya is a good mother-in-law here. So she is saying, Vadva mamacha nityam tvam kaman samvardhaya. She is saying, hey, please come back with Mama Vadva. No, that time she does not know if Sita is doing it or not. So she's saying, after having come back, Mama Vadva. Mama Vadva means of my daughter-in-law, of my daughter Vadhu. Vadhu is the girl, of my girl. Who is the girl of Kausalya? Sita. So she's saying, Nityam tvam mama vadvaha kaman samvardhaya. I keep ensure all the desires and wishes of my daughter-in-law are constantly fulfilled more and more. Samvardhaya. Provide, not only just provide the best wishes, not only fulfill her wishes, let her wishes keep growing over time, by time, and you be fulfilling all those wishes of her. Mama vadvaha kaman nityam samvardhayatvam bho. That's the wish she is giving to Rama. how good mother-in-law she is. You should learn. Because most of the mother-in-laws, they will only seek the best for their son. They don't so much worry about the daughters and that. So you should. Mama vadvaha cha nityam tvam kaman samvarthaya. Mayarchita devaganaha. Mayarchita devagana shivadayah.
Mayarchita devagana gana shivadayah.
Maharshayo bhuta mahasuroragaha.
Maharshayo bhuta suroragaha.
Abhiprayatasya vanam chiraya.
Abhiprayatasya vanam chiraya.
Te hitani kankshantu dishascha raghava.
Te hitani kankshu dishascha raghava.
So now she is again blessing. Maya architaha devaganaha shivadayaha maharshayaha bhuta maha suroragaha. All of these that were worshipped by me. Maya architaha. Those that are worshipped by me, who all devaganaha, all the deity groups, all the divine group sets. Shivadayaha, Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, etc. Shivadayaha. And Maharshayaha, Vraspati, Vasishtha, Agastya, etc. etc. Maharshayaha. Bhutaha, all the elements. Mahasuraha. Uragaha. Uragaha is one serpents, one who uras is chest, one who urasa gacchati. Iti uragaha. So all the serpents, mahasuraha, all the demons, bhutaha, all the elements, rishis, may all of them that are worshipped by me, abhiprayatasya chiraya, vanam abhiprayatasya, prayanam yah karoti, saha prayataha. Abhiprayatasya, for you, of you, traveling to the vanam towards vana, chiraya, for 14 long years. Dishascha, so okay, Mahasuraragaha and all of that, all the ones that are worshipped by me, in that list, this Disha also comes there in the first line. So, Maya Architaha, Devaganaha, Shivadayaha, Maharshayaha, Bhuta Mahasuroragaha, Dishascha, Raghava, Vanam Abhiprayatasya Te, Chiraya Hitani Kankshantu. May all of them for long wish the best for you. Hitani, welfare of you. Kankshantu, may they seek, may they kanksha. It will be very tough to find such an intensive verb in English. Kankshantu, may they desire. May they desire. Desire is a verb. Can I make it a verb? Yeah. May they desire the welfare for you for long. May all of these that are worshipped by me. Iti vachashru pratipurna lochana.
Iti vachashru pratipurna lochana.
Samapya cha swastyayanam yatha vidhi.
Samapya cha swastyayanam yatha vidhi.
Pradakshinam chaiva chakara raghavam.
Pradakshinam chaiva chakara raghavam.
Punah punaschapi nipidya sasvaje.
Punah punaschapi nipidya sasvaje.
So iti ashru pratipurna lochana. Ashru purna lochana means filled with tears. Eyes filled with tears. One whose eyes are filled with tears. Ashtu pratipurna lochana. A beautiful prati is added here. That means the tears want to come out but she is holding them back. So one whose eyes are trying to hold back the tears. What a beautiful adjective. Samasa. Ashru pratipurna lochana yatha vidhi. As so this is most important. I should have highlighted this. Yatha vidhi. For all, how many of us are here? 10 now. There were 11. Somebody left. So for all 10 of us here, this is the vidhi. If Kausalya did it yatha vidhi, then this is the vidhi for us also to send off our offsprings or our beloved ones for a longer duration. If we are sending them off, this is what we have to do. We have to do anukula stutibhihi, gandhaihi, malyaihi, etc. archanam by ourselves. And if possible, bring an expert in the havanam and do corresponding havanam. And then bring some more dvijaha, have them read swasti vachanam, give them all the ishtakamyan paripuraya, then giving our own blessings of these mangalams. If you are sending him to Georgia Tech, for example, then say, just as Tesla has invented this, just as Edison has invented that, just as so-and-so has invented this, may you also get all that such inventions, whatever are that, but do all those mangalams also, and then hold back your tears and atiprahrishta iva. Show yourself very happy when you send them off. So ashru pratipurna lochana yatha vidhi swastyayanam samapya, having completed the swasti ayanam. Pradakshinam cha chakara. She also did pradakshina. So see how important is pradakshina.
This
We
is the
have seen so
ultimate
many
thing
people
that
doing
mother
pradakshina.
can do.
Huh?
It's really an ultimate thing that mother can do. Pradakshina, it is the reverse way.
Correct, it's the reverse way. Right?
What kind
Normally,
of mata is this? Very high value.
Correct. So normally we have seen Rama doing pradakshina to father, to Kaikeyi, to elders and all. But here Kausalya herself, she did pradakshina. In one bhashyam they said, the Raghavam nishpidya. But for pradakshanam chakara, the karma is adhyahritam. So that means whom did she do pradakshanam to is not explicit, said some bhashyam, which means probably she did pradakshanam to the Homa Kundi there, Homa Kundam. To that Vedi, maybe she did pradakshanam, is one bhashyam says. But the literal meaning here says she did pradakshanam to Rama himself. Raghavam pradakshanam chakara. But then again, Raghavam punaha chapi nishpidya. Did you feel all of this? So now see if you have these feelings. Otherwise, recollect them. When you cannot let them go, but you have to let them go, then what do? We hug them. You have to leave. If you have to let them go, you have to leave, right? You slightly open your hand, but you again hug them tight. You pat them. Again leave and again try to hold them tight. So that is punaschapi nishpidya. Nishpidya is very tight pressure. That means you hold them so tight that you do not want to leave them. So that is punaha cha nishpidya sasvaje. So matra pradakshina karanena putrabhishta siddhiriti dharmashastre prasiddham. So in Dharmashastra, there is anyway a popular saying which says matra pradakshina karena, by the mother's pradakshina, putra abhishta siddhihi, the child's well wishes are obtained. This is a known fact anyway, said the bhashyam. But the point is, the other bhashyam says, what is the karma for this pradakshinam? Yes, mother should do pradakshinam. Is she doing it to the child or to the homa and other devata murtis? There was a question. It doesn't matter for us. Essentially, do pradakshina somewhere, because pradakshina is the most important thing. Tatha tu devya sakrita pradakshina
तथा तु देव्या सत्कृतप्रदक्षिणः
nipidya matuscharnau punah punah
निपीड्य मातुश्चरणौ पुनः पुनः
jagama sita nilayam mahayashah
जगाम सीता निलयं महायशाः
Saraghava prajvalita swayashriya.
सराघवः प्रज्वलितस्वया श्रिया.
So Tatha, while the mother has been, while the mother hugged him so tight and all, after she finally left, released her hands, Tatha tu Devyaha Devya Krita Pradakshinaha. Oh, it's very clear here. Devya Krita Pradakshinaha. Pradakshinam done by the Devi. Krita Pradakshinaha. Who is here? This Krita Pradakshinaha is the samasam for Rama. Rama, one who was done Pradakshinam by the Devi. That means Kausalya did Pradakshinam around Rama only. So Tatha tu Devya Krita Pradakshinaha saha Matuscharnau punah punaha nipidya. Nipidya means, actually nipidya means press. But here essentially touch and do the pada namaskara. Matuhu charnau, both the feet, punaha nipidya. He did not just like we see, right? Bend a little and with one hand touch or something. In the left hand, you still have the phone. Just bend 20 degrees or 30 degrees at the most to touch her thighs at the most. No, not like that. Bend all the way down to the feet, touch the feet, and punaha, not once. That means, at least that's why we all do 3 times we do namaskara, right? So that is in a way punaha. 3 times touch the feet, do namaskara to the feet. Punascharnau matuscharnau punaha nipidya mahayashaha. Rama is already given mahayashaha, the great famed one. Rama, Raghavaha, prajvalitaha swayashriya. Swaya ashriya. So the Lakshmi, which is in himself, Lakshmi that is radiating from within. Swayashriya prajvalitaha is glowing with the Shri Lakshmitvam, with the Shri that is glowing by itself in him. Such Raghava, who is Mahayashaha, Sita Nilayam Jagama. Then he went to Sita's home. And we will see the next chapter is called Sita Prabodhanam.
So Rama did a pradakshina, right? Here.
No, here Krita Pradakshinaha.
No. See. No, this is, I think you see the meaning. Devya Kausalya Krita Pradakshina Sa Raghava Ram Matu Charano Puna Puna. So
yeah,
I think Rama did the pradakshina.
No.
Kausalya, by Kausalya.
Devya, by Devi.
By Devi.
By Devi Krita Pradakshinaha.
No, but Sa, right?
Saha. Saha. So you have to understand the samasa. So Raghavaha, Saha Raghavaha. Saha Raghavaha, Kidrishaha, Devya Krita Pradakshinaha.
Yeah, that's correct. Devi did pradakshina. That's
Devi did
very clear. Yeah.
One who obtained such a pradakshina is called Krita Pradakshina.
Deva, this is Tritiya Vibhakti there, so it is by Devi. That's
Devi.
Yeah.
By Devi Kausalya.
Yeah.
Of course, Rama also does pradakshina. That is a given thing. But the significance shown here is Kausalya did the pradakshina, and that is also substantiated in this highlighted bullet here. Dharmashastra prasiddham. Matru pradakshina karanena putrabhishta siddhihi iti Dharmashastra prasiddham. That is the bhashyam there. So it's a known thing in Dharmashastra that mother can do pradakshina for the best wishes of the child, for the success best of the child. So Sita Nilayam Jagama, such Rama, who glowing with all the fame, glory, and the radiance of Lakshmi from within, such Rama, such Raghava, after doing Padanamaskaras to his mother, who obtained pradakshina by his mother, left for Sita's home. Sita Nilayam Jagama. Ityarshe
इत्यार्षे
Srimad Ramayane
Ramayana.
Valmikiye
वाल्मीकि
Adikavye
आदिकाव्ये
Ayodhya Kande
अयोध्याकाण्डे
अयोध्याकाण्डे
Panchavimsha Sargah.
पञ्चविंशः
पञ्चविंशः
सर्गः
सर्गः.
Good. Anyone can say Shanti Mantra?
Can say
Yeah.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः